Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today, we're going to accomplish a couple of things. We're going to take a look at an extremely nice pickup, but in addition to that, we're going to talk about the differences between an F-350 and an F-450, because I get that question a lot. Well, what's the difference between the two? So we're going to cover some of that stuff today. So this is a 2024 Ford F-450. The trim level is platinum. This truck has just under 5,000 miles. So basically the truck is new. I know that the gentleman that traded it in actually ordered it, and he had to wait a year and a half to get this truck. In addition to that, I talked to the Transwest Ford dealership in Scottsbluff, Nebraska about the availability of getting brand new 450 Platinums. They are extremely, extremely rare. You're gonna have to wait to get a brand new truck that is just like this. So this is a rare opportunity. These trucks aren't out there. Now, one thing that this truck does that is kind of cool, and I have the remote in my hand. So you lock it and those running boards come up. As soon as you unlock it, look, those running boards come on down. So when you get to the truck, it's all ready to go for you. Now, as we start at the rear, right here, this is an FX4 off-road. So what does that mean? It means the entire underneath of the truck is protected. So if you find yourself off-road, you know you're not going to hit rocks, things like that. If you do, the underneath is protected. Now, if we could zoom in on the suspension, look how beefy and bulky the suspension is in this truck. That's an advantage to the F-450. The easiest way to describe the advantage of having a dually over a single wheel is weight distribution. So if you have a large amount of weight coming down sitting on the rear end of this truck that you're towing, you basically double the distribution, because instead of having one tire here, you have two. So therefore the weight distribution balances itself out. Consequently, it's a more stable and secure towing experience, which the end result is that's a safer option than simply a single wheel. There are a couple of steps to help us get up and in the bed of that truck. Both fuel and def tank are located there. As we come forward, Ford's traditional key system to unlock the truck. If you don't have your key with you, simply press that code and it enables you to get inside the truck. As we continue forward, platinum badge and F-450 written right there, and below it the 6.7 liter Power Stroke badge. As we come on around and take a look directly in front, starting at the ground and work our way up, we see sensors running all across the front of the truck. As we come on up, tow hooks, fog lights on each side. The Ford badge is huge. Look at my hand against that. It's really large. Now, one thing I found very interesting is, look at the size of the headlights. Those are small, but I guarantee when you turn those lights on, they're as bright, if not brighter, than the really large ones that you see. We see a grille that has a lot of openings in it. Well, that is because that engine underneath demands a lot of air intake. So that is why it is designed the way it is. That is Ford's 6.7 liter high outtake power stroke engine. That offers 500 horsepower and 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. It is coupled with a 10-speed automatic transmission. This truck comes with a GVWR of 14,000 pounds. That engine was designed to tow. That engine was designed to tow a lot of weight, and this truck can do that. Next, we'll take a look at the tires. Those are Continentals 225 70R 19.5. And we're talking about differences between the 350 and the 450. Here's one. Now that tire is larger. Why? Because on the F-450s, they have larger brake pads than the F-350s. Therefore, you need a larger tire to compensate that. That's why it has the 19.5s on it. And as you can see, it comes with a pretty aggressive tire in addition to that. This truck is stock number 5U241203. As we take a look at the interior, we see the stitching that it comes with. Seats are heated and vented. Adjustments can be made right here. As we take a look, this is where we can adjust the pedals. The steering wheel adjustment is located here. These are for the lights for the bed. We can actually drop the tailgate using this button located here. As we take a look at the door, we see the stitching, the wood trim located here. Here's for the windows. This button extends the mirrors out. Memory seats are actually located here, right here by the lock and unlock. And with the Fords, you can actually have 3 separate drivers instead of just 1 or 2. As we look at the back seat, this pops up and you can see there is a large storage area. Now you can collapse that if you choose to do so. If you don't have anything back here, that does fold down and you can lock that into place where it's not going to be bouncing around during your travels. As we focus in up there, the back seats can be heated as well. In addition to that, there are some charging ports located there. As we come on around and look behind the truck, again, sensors running across here. There are lights located in the middle. There's the hitch for a bumper pull trailer. And here is where we would hook the lights up. We see the word Platinum printed right across there with Super Duty. There's an additional camera located here as well. Now, as we drop the tailgate down, you can see the gooseneck ball is already in place. Obviously, that can be swapped out for a 5th wheel. Tie downs located on all 4 corners. In addition to that, there is a plug-in here, so you can have basically electricity for a generator or something like that. This pops out and down, so you have steps to get in as well. Furthermore, When you push that button, when you push, this comes down, and conversely, that tailgate will actually put itself up. As we come around to this side, obviously as new as this truck is, it has a substantial amount of Ford factory warranty remaining. With that being said, our finance department offers extended warranties as well. So if you are a finance customer, that is something we can sure take care of for you. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, very similar to the driver's in terms of adjustments made here, cooled and vented seats here. As we open up the glove box, it comes with the original manuals as well. One thing I wanted to mention as we're comparing the F-350 to the F-450, the F-450 has a longer wheelbase. And the reason is for a couple of things. One is smoothness of ride. If it's longer, it's going to be a smoother ride. In addition to that, you will have a sharper turning radius in the F-450 than the F-350. So if you're trying to turn around, you know you're able to clear a curb as compared to stopping and basically making a 3-level turn to get out of something. So that's an advantage right there. I really don't know if this back seat was ever even set in. But obviously with this kind of miles, the guy didn't have the truck very long, so I really don't think this back seat has ever been set in. Let's crawl on in and take a closer look. One advantage that Ford offers over GM is the display, overhead display when you start to drive. It is much brighter, it is much crisper than the GM version. In addition to that, it gives you more information while you're traveling. I noticed when I drove the truck, it'll notify you what the speed limit is when you're in your travels. Furthermore, it'll let you know what gear your truck is in. And finally, it'll tell you how fast you are going. When we take a look at the steering wheel, on this side is cruise control. In addition to that, the speakers. And one service we'll provide for you is we're gonna have the Bluetooth all set up and ready to go before you leave the lot. So you can answer your phone located right there. Now this screen does tell you a lot of information, and you simply use this side of the steering wheel to adjust to let you know the information that you need. In addition to that, you see the graphics that are on that display. When you start the truck, it'll notify you if basically who has and does not have their seatbelt on. See how that is red right now, since I'm just sitting here without my seatbelt on. But when you put your seatbelt on, that actually turns to green. So it'll notify you that everybody within the pickup has their seatbelt on and secured and ready to go. Trailer assist located here. So when you go to back up your trailer, you can dial that and that will assist you in backing it up. Trailer brake located here. Here's where we turn 4-wheel drive on, simply by turning a dial. Now as we take a look at the screen, that's a large one. You're able to see a lot. For example, right there is the backup camera. So not only does it notify you, show you there, but it shows you what's going along the sides as well. And it has several different options in terms of camera availability, so you can see what's going on. In addition to that, you can adjust the clock. This general display features You can press vehicle. There's a whole list of items in terms of what you can do. 30-minute max idle. So if the truck is running by itself, it's going to shut itself off after 30 minutes. Rear occupant alert is on there, so it can notify you of that. Just several things that you can do to make this pickup truly yours. Right there will be your phone list once we have your Bluetooth set up for you. Running boards can be adjusted right here. Navigation, it comes with nav, so if you don't want to use your phone, you can set that up, the navigation on here. Another feature that it has is massage seats. So it's kind of incredible to think about it. I mean, you're able to tow 20, 30,000 pounds and get a massage at the same time as you're traveling down the road. Volume located here for the stereo. As we come on down, climate control located here, air conditioning here, and here's where you adjust the fan speed for either the air conditioner or the heat. It comes with a heated steering wheel. That button is located right here. Down here we find a couple of charging ports for phones. And as we take a look, cup holders located here. And as we open up the console, it's huge. You're able to store an incredible amount of items in that console. So as we review, this is a 2024 F-450 Platinum. The truck has just under 5,000 miles, 4,961 to be exact. So if you need more information, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.